Number 43 looks a little trickier. We got to divide these guys. I need to go ahead and try and factor them down. So this top one, the first thing I'm going to do is I notice, oh, it has a 2 in front. So I'm going to go ahead and bust the B. I'm going to do 2 times 18, and I'm going to get 36. Multiples of 36, 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. Which of those would combine to give me a 15? Looks like 3 and 12. So we're going to have to bust that apart. So doing that, I'm going to do it right here, and then we'll have to erase it. 2x squared plus that 15x is going to bust apart into a 3x and a 12x. That's what we're going to bust it apart. So a 3x and a 12x. That's what we did. And then the 18 comes down. We now group the front two, group the back two, and factor out. 2 and 3, nothing number-wise, but they both have an x because he has x squared, he has an x. So I factor out an x. That leaves me behind a 2x plus 3 plus 12 and 18. Ooh, a 6. We'll factor out there, leaving a 2x plus 3. That means this guy factors, the top factors, to a 2x plus 3 and a x plus 6. That's who he factors to. Okay, that's what he factors to. So this top right here is nothing more than a 2x plus 3 times an x plus 6. That's what he factors to. So let's erase that now. We showed our work. Now we need to mess with this guy. So we do the a times c value to bust b. That's 18. So let's figure out what he is. He's 18. Multiples of, or the factors of 18, the things that multiply together to give us 18. 1 and 18. 2 times 9, 3 times 6. What of those combines to give you a positive 19? Ooh, it's the 1 and 18. So breaking that apart, I'm going to break 19x apart into a 1x and an 18x. And then I brought down my 6, brought down the 3x squared. I group and group. And now what does this give me? Well, number-wise, nothing comes out, but an x comes out. You'll be left behind with 3x plus 1. Here, a 6 factors out, leaving me a 3x plus 1. So he factors to a 3x plus 1. That's what they have in common. And then they have the x plus 6. So this is all over a 3x plus 1, because that's what this is, a 3x plus 1 and an x plus 6. Let's clean all this up out of our way. So that's what we have there. Division changes to multiplication. He's going to go up there. He's coming down here. So let's factor this, which is up top now. I factor out a 4, leaving an x minus 1. This comes to the bottom. I factor out a 4, leaves me 2x plus 3. Okay, so now all we got to do is see who, just trying to make it a little prettier for you, who is going to cross out. X plus 6 gone. 2x plus 3 divided by 2x plus 3 gives you 1. And that looks like that's it. So we're left with a 4 times an x minus 1 on top over a 3x plus 1. And there's also a what out here? 4. Ooh, I didn't notice those. So those actually would go away. I should have crossed those out here. Sorry about that. Too much on the screen. So our final answer, let's clean it up again. X minus 1 over 3x plus 1. We would state the excluded values, which in this case would be a negative 6. You can't have a negative 6 because that'd create a 0. And right here, you can't have a negative 1.5. Those got knocked out and we didn't notice them, but we know those values can't exist. 43, again, need to be neat or you'll almost mess up like I did.